Number 7. Chance the Rapper. Chance the Rapper probably isn't springing to the front of anyone's mind when you think of rich rappers. Independent for the entire run of his career and fully embracing his spot as rap's good guy, he rarely discusses his income. And when he does, like in 2017 when he revealed Apple Music gave him $500,000 for a commercial for exclusive rights to stream Coloring Book, it's often to help demystify the plight of the independent rapper. However, that doesn't mean Chance isn't well off. His decision to remain independent means that he is the sole owner of his music, and therefore received 100% of the royalties and publishing rights. Beyond this, Chance has a great eye for his personal brand. In May of 2016, Chance began selling his now infamous 3 hat to promote his third project, Coloring Book. Dedicated to building the brand, Chance became inseparable from his own 3 hat, and this business tactic apparently worked. It is reported that he earned more than $6 million off the sale of that 1 hat. Combine that with the fact that Chance once donated $1 million to Chicago public schools and recently purchased a $4 million condo for him and his family, it's no longer surprising to learn that he has a projected net worth of nearly $30 million. Much of his income is still tied up in philanthropic projects. Much of these supported underfunded public schools, such as his campaign to give Teach Grammys to educators, integrating music into their curriculum. Number 6. Chamillionaire. If you're a newer hip-hop fan, you may not even know who Chamillionaire is. Dominating the airways in the early 2000s, Chamillionaire is possibly best known for his hit Ridin', off the 2005 album The Sound of Revenge. Despite his success back then, Chamillionaire's rap career has taken a steep downturn. The rapper hasn't charted the US billboards in almost 10 years. However, this is unlikely to faze him, as it's quite possible that he is making even more money in 2020 than he was in 2005. Chamillionaire quickly realized the worth of intelligently investing money and began to focus on entrepreneurial pursuits in the early 2000s. Perhaps his most successful venture was Maker Studios. After becoming one of the first investors alongside Mark Suster in 2009, the company was later sold to the Walt Disney Corporation in 2014 for a whopping $500 million. He's also an early investor in various other companies that have gone on to have high success rates, such as Lyft, and investing in a self-driving car industry. Chamillionaire has been cited as an inspiration by several other entrepreneurial rappers, such as Big Sean, who recently became the last public investor in Uber. Number 5. J. Cole. Though J. Cole may have started his career with bars about his wealth and rise to stardom, the rapper's more recent output was vastly downplayed, bragging about material wealth. While J. Cole isn't known to be very materialistic or flex his wealth 24/7, he certainly could. Forbes estimated that the North Carolina rapper made $31 million in 2019 alone. Cole has several revenue streams and business ventures, proving the old statement that there are many roads to riches. Cole inked an endorsement deal with Puma as of February of 2020, and owns a significant stake in Jay-Z's Tidal streaming service. On his most recent KOD tour, J. Cole nearly raked in 7 figures per stop on his 50-plus countrywide tour. With the music industry continuing to expand and revolutionize itself every day, the methods of income are starting to change as well. The introduction of streaming allows artists to make money without necessarily touring or promoting anything, just simply releasing music and get paid a percentage per stream. With J. Cole being one of the premier lyricists in the game, you can guarantee he's making a lump sum off the strength of his music. However, perhaps the most important factor of Cole's wealth is the fact that he owns his own masters. That means Cole has sole ownership and rights over his entire discography, collecting 100% of the royalties of his music. That's a rare feat for a major rapper backed by a large label. Number 4. Lil Uzi Vert. When Lil Uzi threatened to retire from the rap game in 2018, it looked like he might really be done with music. However, after remedying some problems with his label, with the help of Jay-Z's label, Uzi is back and doing better than ever. His 2020 album Eternal Atake topped the charts and sold an impressive 288,000 units in its first week. But it seems like Uzi might be raking in the dough long before EA dropped. Uzi might have the most extensive and expensive car collection out of any rapper. A Bugatti, 2 Bentleys, a Lamborghini Urus are just a small selection of the cars he has. Most of his cars are extensively customized, featuring engine mods, expensive full-body wraps, and flashy add-ons. How does he fund this car habit? Uzi is reported to make about $60,000 per live show, and he recently completed a 76-stop tour. Some quick math shows that Uzi earned about $4.5 million from that tour alone. Couple that with the fact that a feature from him cost a minimum of $3,000. and it's easy to see how the money might start adding up fast. Lil Uzi Vert is living proof that a dedicated fan base can not only keep you relevant, but also keep you rich throughout your ups and downs. Even a 2-year hiatus with no new music didn't stop Uzi from climbing to an impressive $17 million net worth, and we're sure that will be even higher by next year. Number 3. Pitbull. Pitbull receives a lot of criticism and is often excluded from conversations in the hip-hop stratosphere, accused of not being a real or serious rapper. Regardless of your take on the situation, there's one thing that is serious about him: his money. As of 2020, Pitbull's net worth sits at an impressive $80 million. Pitbull is an international artist who, despite his well-known status in the United States, has an incredibly loyal fan base throughout South America and other Spanish-speaking countries. Latin acts are known for their high profitability, and Pitbull has been since the early 2000s, and his longevity has afforded him the opportunity to build his worth over time. Additionally, Pitbull is a savvy businessman and investor. After signing lucrative endorsement deals with the soda Dr. Pepper and the beer Bud Light, he went on to become an established sponsor of the tech and video brand Kodak, and now you know why he's always referencing them in his music. Taking a page from the likes of Jay-Z, Pitbull has also made use of his fame to establish his own products too. In 2013, Pitbull released his own fragrance line, which is still continuing to produce and profit to this day. However, Mr. Perez's most lucrative endeavor would have been his involvement with Voli Light Vodka. Pitbull is the spokesman and majority owner of the vodka, which went on to win 3 separate awards from the Beverage Tasting Institute. The singer has separated himself from the moneymakers in the industry by using his international appeal to draw in fans and possible customers over time, and possible customers all over the world. As a matter of fact, in 2019, Boost Mobile utilized Pitbull as a sponsor in an attempt to appeal to the Hispanic community that was serviced by other providers. With venture after venture, Pitbull is proven to be the chameleon of business marketing, and I'm not sure that there are many that do it better.
Dale.
Number 2. Travis Scott. Travis Scott has quickly been establishing himself as one of the most prominent forces in hip-hop. And while it's not surprising that Scott has had a very profitable 2019 due to his success on his album Astroworld, which was released a few months prior, some shocking statistics help hammer home just how much he earned. Earning $58 million in 2019 alone, Travis Scott ranked as the 5th highest paid celebrity of the year on the annual Forbes list. He made several $1 million more than Eminem, and more than twice what Cardi B made. Travis is easily recognized as one of the most electrifying talents the rap game has to offer, and a big part of his superstardom is the anticipation behind his live shows. La Flame finished off his Astroworld Wish You Were Here tour with a $65 million bag on his back, and it's no surprise why the tour was so profitable. Already well known with his energy on stage, Travis doubled down on the Astroworld tour's production value. Each venue of the tour sported a split stage setup and heavy theming to resemble an amusement park, complete with a small but fully functional roller coaster and Ferris wheel. Additionally, there were no seats allowed on the Wish You Were Here tour. Every ticket sold was a general admission ticket, meaning every concert goer had a chance to get the best spot in the house. And while Travis has faced some criticism due to his concerts inciting a riot, it's this mystery and hype around the shows that draw even more attendance. Besides touring and monstrous levels of album streams, Travis reels in a little extra with his partnership with Nike and Jordan. He also has a couple shoe releases under his belt as well, with his Cactus Jack Jordans hitting the shelves in 2018 and selling out within minutes. As a designer, performer, and artist, Travis Scott's never-ending stream of artistic visions has been rewarding him handsomely. Number 1. Tyga. A few years ago, if you made the claim that Tyga had fallen off, the majority of hip-hop fans would have agreed with you. However, 2018 proved to be a massive comeback for the rapper. With a few hit songs like Taste under his belt, and some very high-profile guest features, like his verse on Doja Cat's Juicy, it looks like Tyga is back in the bag. He recently moved into a massive Bel Air mansion, and the rent is reportedly $58,000 per month. Couple that with his new $500,000 chain, and it seems like Tyga is doing just fine despite his substantial hiatus from the charts. Apparently unwilling to ever risk a return to the broke side of the world, Tyga has invested a substantial amount of money in the cannabis market. With American states legalizing recreational cannabis at an increasing rate, the market has become one of the most lucrative investment opportunities possible in the US. With a show fee of $50,000 per show and his frequent guest appearances at the concerts of acts like Migos, it seems like Tyga's music and limited business ventures are funding his his lifestyle just fine. After all, Tyga pays his rent with just 1 day of work. That's not a bad life. We're eager to see if Tyga's descent into business will eventually rank him as one of the top earners in hip-hop. But for now, it seems like he's happy with just a little taste.